Good morning class. In biology, I am going to teach you about digestive system. In the previous video, I have already told you about work of mouth, esophagus and stomach. But today I am also revise it. Digestive system contains these organs: mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver, pancreas, gallbladder and anus. These organs combinedly make a digestive system. Today I am going to teach you about work and function and structure of the small intestine. A long coiled tube-like structure about 7.5 meter length below the stomach is called a small intestine. Small intestine एक 7.5 मीटर लंबा coiled ट्यूब लाइक स्ट्रक्चर होता है जो कि स्टमक के नीचे पाया जाता है. Here the partially digested food will be completely digested with the help of enzymes secreted by pancreas and liver. Liver और pancreas जो enzyme secrete करते हैं वो partially digested food जो stomach से small intestine में आया है उसमें mix करके food को completely digest करने में help करता है. So digestion of all the food components get completed here and end products will be ready for the absorption. So what is absorption? The absorption of nutrients present in the digested food into the blood streams through the membrane is called absorption. जो absorbed food मिला है वो blood stream के द्वारा membrane से होते हुए membranes के द्वारा absorb कर लिया जाता है. That process is called absorption. The absorption of various nutrients present in the digestive food into the blood stream through the membrane is called absorption. Now the absorbed nutrients are taken to the all cell of the body through the blood. पूरे बॉडी में ब्लड के थ्रू सारे सेल्स को सप्लाई होता है ये न्यूट्रिएंट्स. And the energy from the food is produced into the cell. फिर एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस होती है सेल में इन न्यूट्रिएंट्स की वजह से. The excess of nutrients is stored in the food, stored in the body until they are needed. जो एक्स्ट्रा फूड होता है वो हमारी बॉडी में स्टोर हो जाता है और जब हमें ज़रूरत होती है तो हम उसको यूज़ कर देते हैं. So the incorporation of absorbed nutrient into the cell components are called assimilation. Okay. Now this, and in the small intestine, at the inner side of the small intestine there is a finger-like projection present. This finger-like projection is called villi. See this is the structure of villi and the villi function is to absorb the nutrient from the food and this is made up of blood muscles. ये blood muscles से बना होता है and सारे digestive food से nutrient को absorb कर लेता है. And the villi increase the surface of the small intestine to absorb the food. So this is the function of small intestine. Now next is large intestine. After the digestion of food, undigested food will go to large intestine. In the large intestine, the waste product from the waste undigested food, extra water will be absorbed here. In the large intestine, extra water will be absorbed here and the solid waste that is called feces is thrown out from the body and sent into the part rectum. जो सॉलिड पार्ट होता है वो रेक्टम को भेज दिया जाता है वहाँ से थ्रू एनस. लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ द डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम इज एनस. एनस के थ्रू अनडाइजेस्टेड वेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ सॉलिड वेस्ट इज थ्रोन आउट फ्रॉम अवर बॉडी. सो एट द anus digestion will complete. Through the anus undigested food will be get out or rid out from our body. Now the next topic is respiration. All living organisms need oxygen to produce energy by eating food. So the needed energy, we get oxygen from the atmosphere. As we breathe, we take the oxygen from the atmosphere and give out the carbon dioxide. So the process of taking oxygen into the cell, using it for producing energy and removing gaseous waste like carbon dioxide and water products is termed as respiration. And respiration process proceed in two steps. First one is breathing and second one is cellular respiration. The process of inhaling and exhaling of gases through our nose is called breathing. In the inhaling, we take the oxygen from the atmosphere, and in the exhaling, we give out the carbon dioxide from our body. So, breathing is the process of exhaling and inhaling. Breathing is also called the external respiration. External respiration, nutrient from the food that we get after digestion of food. We get the soluble nutrient that we from the digested food in the form of glucose is oxidized with the inhaled oxygen. जो हम ऑक्सीजन लेते हैं उसके साथ ये जो न्यूट्रिएंट हमने डाइजेस्टेड फूड से मिला है हमें ग्लूकोज फॉर्म में, उससे रिएक्ट करता है. नाउ द ग्लूकोज रिएक्ट और ऑक्सीडाइज विद ऑक्सीजन एंड देन द कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, वाटर एंड एनर्जी फॉर्म in the cellular respiration. Now, the types of respiration. There are two types of respiration, aerobic respiration and the anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means in the presence of oxygen, process is called aerobic respiration, and in the absence of oxygen, this is called anaerobic respiration. In the aerobic respiration, glucose, nutrient that we get from the digested food, this is glucose. We get after digestion glucose, nutrient from the digested food. When it oxidizes with inhaled oxygen, it will converted into waste product like carbon dioxide, water and energy. So by aerobic respiration we get energy and waste product, carbon dioxide and water will get rid from our body. And the anaerobic respiration, in the anaerobic respiration it will take place in the absence of oxygen. See, this is glucose. It is a nutrient that we get after absorption of digested food. We get nutrient in the form of glucose. So this glucose in anaerobic respiration, it will converted into ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide and energy. Ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide are the yeast waste product. An example, yeast and bacteria uses this anaerobic respiration process in which oxygen is not present in this, and this process is also called fermentation. And bacteria and yeast प्रोड्यूसर बैक्टीरिया और ईस्ट में इस तरह का एनारोबिक रेस्पिरेशन होता है. Now, in the next video, I will tell you about respiratory system. Now, this is for today only. Now, thank you.